Hi folks, how are you this evening? I'd like to welcome you all to the Vaping Sportsman, and my name is Chris Brown. This evening we will be reviewing the Dog RTA by Asmodus and Alex over at Vapors MD. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive down and let's take a look at the Asmodus Dog RTA by Asmodus and Alex over at Vapors MD. And we're back. Okay guys, when you get your Asmodus Dog RTA, look in a box like this. It will have Vapors MD here. On the top it will say Dog. On the sides it'll just have the Asmodus logo. On the back it will have the color stated. And this does come in silver, black, blue, and gold. And as you guys can see, I bought the black one. And then on the bottom, it will give you your, it tells you what the kit includes, gives you a warning, your, it'll give you your SKU number, and then here's your scratch and sniffs to make sure that has your authentication number as well. And guys, again, as well, make sure that you get it from a reputable dealer. And we'll give that a scratch to make sure that it is legit. Wow, I think that smells like my grandma's collard greens. Or maybe it's just old dead rat in the oven. I'll let you guys be the deciding factor of that. But no, seriously guys, like I say, and then when you open it up, you will have your Dog RTA on top, which I have it right here. I've already taken it out just so we can speed things up just a touch. So I won't take too much of you guys' time this evening. And when you take it out, your this will be your Asmodus Dog RTA. It will have Dog directly across the barrel on the inside. It is 25 millimeters. It is 50 millimeters high. And this comes with one drip tip, guys, instead of two like normally. But that's okay because this time they are going to allow us to use our own drip tips because this comes with a removable 810 drip tip. And, you know, we probably have Alex to thank for that, and thank you, Alex. And now we'll go ahead and look down in the box. Like I say, you know, we'll go ahead and we'll take the top layer out. And once we do, we'll have a little manual here, and it's just your specifications. And it should tell you what is all in the box as well. As, like I say, it's 25 millimeters, and it's 50 millimeters high. And it's primarily made of stainless steel. It will come with a peripheral pouch, which will have some extra O-rings in case you have some leaks or some that just wear out from types of acidic juices. And it also will come with some more grub screws as well. And they are 24 karat gold plated. Also, it will come with a pair of Oni coils. They are fused Clapton 0.3, and they are a set of Nichrome coils. If you guys want to give those a try, sometimes their coils are pretty good, you know, but that's a matter of opinion as well. So I'll let you guys make that decision. And then on the very bottom, it's going to come with an extra glass. And over here in the corner, guys, if you'll see that, there we go. It's also going to come with a Allen wrench so that you can take the grub screws in and out to put coils in. Okay, now for the star of the show itself, the Dog RTA. As we've already gone over it some. Now, this does have top fill, and you'll screw it off. I had to screw it on a little bit tight. I'm sorry, but guys, the screws are the threads are really, really smooth on this RTA. Goes down nice and easy. And it's a nice chunk of steel as well. I like that. It gives it a little bit of weight and doesn't feel cheap. And when you do, you will reveal two nice sized kidney ports for filling. So you should have no trouble whatsoever, no matter what type of bottle that you're using. Now we'll go ahead and we'll put our top cap back on. Buttery smooth, guys, buttery smooth. Great job. And now, here at the bottom, before we get too far ahead of ourselves, it does have adjustable airflow. This is your airflow ring, and it does make a hard stop in either direction. And whatever you adjust on one side, you will also adjust on the other as well. And you'll have 3 large square holes. I'm not sure of the exact measurements. I don't have my calipers right now, guys. I am sorry, but I will make sure that I pick up a pair this weekend. Also, the AFC ring is removable, but it does have the little green O-rings that Asmodus uses, and you know, and if you take it off and slide it back on, you're probably going to tear them. So it's better just to leave it on and not even bother with it, unless you really have to for whatever reason that is. Now let's open it up. Let's take a look at the build deck. Now when we look at the build deck, we'll see that the build deck is stainless steel build deck, which I'm very glad to see it's stainless steel, guys, for a change and not gold plated. Thank you. That makes me extremely happy. And also, guys, as you'll notice, it is a postal style deck, and I do have my set of coils in here because I've shot this video a few times, you know, and this is a nice custom set of coils. And honestly, I just don't want to change them. But like I say, your airflow will come in on the side, and when it does, it will come up through and go around. It'll come up these ports here. So guys, you have some pretty large ports on the top. And those large ports that you see there, they're right up underneath those coils. Exactly, underneath the coils. So when you put your coils in this, you want to make sure that you cut your leads pretty long. You're probably going to leave them at around about probably around a 6.5, and then you're going to take your coil and you're going to bend it directly over the airflow. Make sure it doesn't touch. If it does, then you will have a short. All right, guys, we're going to get some cotton. We're going to wick it up, and then I'll give you all my thoughts on the Asmodus Dog RDA by Asmodus and Vapors MD. Okay, guys, we're back now. I've already got my wicks installed, and for this, I've used my favorite cotton, which is cotton threads. If you guys haven't gave it a try, you definitely need to do so. It's great. You know, it already comes fluffed. It sort of looks like shoelaces, if you'll see, which makes it nice and easy, and it's in 3mm. So I went in and took the liberty of doing that. Now, guys, I'm gonna try to get it on camera as good as I can, because when you wick this, you want to make sure that your wicks are done exactly perfect. Because if not, like I say, now this is not for beginners. This tank is for advanced users only. Because if not done properly, it will leak. This tank will leak. But now we're going to trim our leads. Now when we trim our leads, guys, we want to trim our leads just so that it goes to the bottom of the wicking port. Now in the wicking ports on this, if you'll notice, it's a really, really nice deep wicking port, and it's open. So it's going to take quite a bit of cotton. So it's okay to overdo it, because you can always go back and take it out. Because if you don't get enough, trust me, it's going to leak. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's measure the length and let's tuck it. And then I'll give you, and then we'll take us a vape. Then I'll give you all my thoughts. Alright, guys, now sometimes you may need to fluff your wicks, or you just may need to thin it. In this case, all I'm doing is thinning it just a touch, not much at all. Like I say, this thing does take quite a bit of cotton, and we want to make sure that it does not leak. Now let's just clean those edges up, and then we're going to go ahead and tuck them back. We're going to go ahead and tuck them down, make sure we've got them at the right length. Now, we'll take that and we'll sit it directly in. Now guys, when you sit your wicks into the wicking ports, make sure that it's not too thick. And not only that it is not too thick, guys, make sure that you take your wicks then, once they're in, and you fan them out. Because like I say, that wicking chamber there, and that wicking port, it is open. So you're able to fan your wicks out and completely fill that area up. Now it looks like we might have a little too much there because it's just so thick. Like I say, this is probably the best cotton that I've ever used. So we're going to go ahead and tuck this side. And we'll go back to the other right quickly. As that is tucked perfectly. See guys, it's not, it's not tight at all. I know it looks probably like a lot of cotton, but it's not. Look, they fit down in perfectly. So the juice will have plenty of ease getting up to the wicks, as this will rely on capillary action since this is a raised style postless deck. Alright, now that we've got our wicks installed, guys, we're going to take some juice. And today, guys, for this I'm going to be using, it's called Rango, and it's by Crisp. And this is a raspberry mango. Guys, this is, it's really good. It has a real nice sweet flavor to it. You know, the mango gives it that sweetness while that raspberry gives it that tartness. It's a real nice flavor. You guys should give it, you know, you might want to give it a try. And if you would like to pick this up, you can get this over at vapedeal.com. And by the way, for the cotton threads, guys, you can get it over at Mike Vape site. I'm sure you guys are aware of him. If not, look him up. He's probably the best. He's one of the best reviewers on YouTube, guys. He's taught me a lot, although it may not reflect in this video at this point in time. He has definitely done a lot. But now, when you're doing your once you've got your cotton in, you're ready for to add liquid, guys. Make sure you prime your wicks and you prime your coils by putting your e-liquid directly over it and pulsing them. That breaks in the cotton so that there's no odd taste whatsoever. And then once you pop your glass on and fill it, it should taste perfect. Okay, now we have our wicks all nice and primed. We're going to put our tank on. Just screw it all back together. I tell you guys, these threads are really smooth. Really impressed with the machine work on this. Real nice quality. Alright, let's fill it up. Let's go ahead and take this thing back up a little bit, guys, so we're not down in FaceTime for the length of the video. But guys, while I'm doing this, I just want to say, guys, I want to thank you for watching me. And I'd like for you, to go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and share it, guys, for all your friends to see. So that way, when I release a new video, you'll be the first one to know. And by the way, leave a comment down. Leave a comment. I'll comment back. Give me your thoughts. Let me know how I'm doing. What you would like to see on this channel. And we'll see what we can do. And also, guys, if you can, it's also important to me if you could support me as well over at Patreon. I pay for everything myself. Everything you see me review, and all my equipment which you use to make these videos, I have purchased myself. But with your love and support, I want to keep this up. Because I have a lot to do. I'm going to learn myself, and I have a lot of knowledge that I am able to give you guys about vaping and products and the proper use of them. Alright, guys, we've got it all filled up. I'm sorry I had to do a little shameless plug, but I need subscribers. I need you guys to like and follow, and I need some Patreons. I need a little support, guys, so show me a little love if you can. So anyway, guys, we're going to go ahead. Let's you're just going to set it wide open and have a vape and see how it tastes. Wow, that is tremendous. Guys, if you'll notice, I've got it on 72. I've got the airflow wide open, as you can see, straight through it. And honestly, it's smooth. It's smooth all across the board, but that's a little too much airflow for me. And when the airflow, you can cut it down to 2. You can only do 2 if you'd like on each side. You can even go to 1. You can go less than that and go to a half. And you can almost shut her all the way down. But let's take it down, and let's take it down to 2. And let's see, and let's check the airflow, and let's see how it sounds, guys. Let's get my residual up. But if you'll notice, I have no leaking whatsoever. That was the perfect wick job. Guys, the airflow is smooth all across the board. You guys are like a lot of airflow. This has got it. Not only that, it's got a lot of flavor. Excellent RDA. This is a thumbs up. This is definitely something I would suggest to anyone who is an experienced builder. And if you're looking to pick one up, guys, You can go over to MyVPro. You can go over to 8Vape. You know, just find a credible site, because, guys, I can't put links down bottom. YouTube does not allow me to do that whatsoever. And one more precaution, which I forgot to mention. This bottle of juice I'm using does use nicotine. So, but guys, I want to thank you so much. Like I say, you guys have a great evening. We'll be back with another installment later this week and this weekend with the Vaping Sportsman. And I am Chris Brown. You guys have a great evening. Thank you so much.